No. You have to win. You have to win. And the Jamaican people, them, who not going to vote for that? When present today? When last leak present today? What he presented? Before me even asking when presented, you know what was happening almost simultaneously with his presentation? Me I go show you Mark Gold you no care about you know. You no idiot. You caution whether make a man plug you just because you want to on the same team. You don't make a man plug you just because you not say the same thing and you not support the same team. Let me show you what you support and I get plugged for. Let me show you what you bend over for. Rubio, Mark Rubio, is one of the most important person, in my opinion, in a Donald Trump administration. One of the most important persons. At a time when the US is putting tariff, blocking people from coming to the United States or going to the United States, removing any form of grants, yeah? And we have somebody where around the country, America, where in head hot, he will just get up tomorrow and just say, yo, F everybody and just press the button. And one of his main minister visited the island today, and Mark Golden knew he was coming to the island and arranged a press conference almost simultaneously with that. One, he want you tune into him. He no want you. We want the little remittance and the little barrel from foreign. And the little food they pack in the barrel. And you will want export to a foreign, to America. He no want you to hear what Mark Rubio had to say. He want you to see him finally presenting numbers, finally showing say him bright and him a big guru in the financial world, because him ego get bruised by a lady from we grew up poor and come through the ranks them and reach Deso. Come talk to him so. And get his ego bruised. And he could not accept it. No, come on, Finosis. Thanks, yeah, Shika. Yeah, me put on earlier. I never realized I come off. Yes. He could not accept it. Oh dear, you, Mrs. Williams, come boof up this British, go to the most tapanary school in England. Father send him away. According to him, when we had political warfare, because him too stush for hear gunshot beat. Him too stush and fragile. And as his skin of silk. Him have the silkiest skin of all the human beings on earth. How dare this woman here, we grow up poor, where I come from nowhere, where you used to carry water upon your head with cutter, we make out a banana trash, come expose him so. You crazy. Couldn't accept it. Couldn't live with himself. People that page, politics and religion with Mr. V, you can follow that page for more of this type of reasoning, because we're not going to do it on this page in the near future, especially when the election call. And we're going to be very busy in the election thing, because we now stop expose the money and share the page with somebody, because we're going to save somebody. So back with the Rubio thing. This money I visit the country. We hear the Michael Manley wannabe, yeah? I talk about say, she ready to give up her visa. See? Because she want to be the leader of the Caribbean. But because our boss, Dr. Andrew Holness, is so brilliant and has a vision for not just Jamaica, but for the whole Caribbean, the whole CARICOM. People, you know, I put the respect behind Andrew Holness, because they are watching how him turn our economy around. All the nonsense where the idiot them are run around with and I try slice and dice. Ask yourself one question. If Jamaica was doing so bad economically, financially, with the poverty and all these things, tourism, everything, why would they select our finance minister to work at the IMF and give him such a top position? Every time you look on Nigel Clark page, he might meet with dignitaries in China. He might meet with people in Africa. Our born Jamaican from this asylum. You don't feel proud as a Jamaican to say you are one with that, you know. So Andrew Holness, he has an eye for people who can hold the ship together. Remember PMP the other day, you know, when Nigel was about to leave, I said the ship is sinking, you know. You don't remember that, man? The man had him people him run around the internet, Mark Golden, I talk about the ship is sinking, and I jump off. Nigel jump off. And what we are going to do now? The ship has sink, and they ran with the ship is sinking. And Dr. Andrew Holness just comes up, boom, boom, like a real maestro, and scan the room 2 times and say, I have something for them. I have a little silent assassin. Flavor, when they pick Flavor, you didn't hear say I must keep the nose. Flavor. They were not expecting this Ashalakinia. And it's the reason why Dean Jackson Miller, out of everything that was said in the presentation, the only thing Dean Jackson Miller could pick out to go viral is that can't buy nothing. What $2,000 can buy? And because the Honorable Mrs. Williams go say, you can put it towards buying one Pro Box. Me garden chicken soup. I will go tell us if you save up that the money there, if you put towards buying Pro Box. Me see our pitney, school pitney in a uniform. I say, them must save up 72,000 fi buy Pro Box. Totally misrepresenting the point. Because we know in our society again, our world again, where people fi know say, yo, you can put it down towards something. Because if they will reduce the threshold, the whole Jamaica would have turned upside down. Andrew Holness wicked. The man wicked star. The man see how things expensive. And the man bring down the threshold. You not tax $72,000 in a 3 years ago affect you positively. You know? Only that ball blood. If I bring down it bring down to the same percentage or rate. So back to what I say. So the man, he couldn't accept, say, Miss Williams, show him up so. So the man kept up budget, debate, continuation. Today, with one of the most important persons from Donald Trump administration in the country. Him not interested in that people. So if him not interested for hear where Rubio come talk to today, how is he interested in your remittance? How is he interested in a one where travel? How is he interested in a one where get a little barrel from foreign at Christmas time? How is he interested in the people them who claim say run away from Jamaica because them are dead for hungry and them have to go and look work at foreign? How is he interested in you where you go to foreign and send back something to your people them? Why him never interested in what Rubio had to say in a real time? Why did he not encourage people? Why did he want to divide the audience? Why did he want comrades to come and watch him speak about how much he might spend after the exam closed and did not want him to tune in to listen to what Rubio had to say? Because he don't care about you. Mark Golden don't give a F if Donald Trump put a travel ban on Jamaicans. As a matter of fact, I think he will enjoy it because they will have more people stuck in Jamaica for turning an idiot. They will have more people stuck in Jamaica. And when people start get desperate and the crime turn up, they benefit from it. They want to turn Jamaica upside down. So the money with them, because remember I said they look at money when they having, the money where they make, you know. They make so much bad investment according to reports. Where them companies them not doing well. So they are looking for opportunities to buy up. It's like the stock market. You have argument out there that say the government will crash the stock market so them can, or the rich will crash the stock market, excuse me, so them can buy up. Mark Gold in them, in my, and according to when we research and look at, they are not doing well financially as they used to. And now the best way to get back where you were, have cash, have assets, have readily money available. So you can buy up things when things get bad. That is it. So when present today, what did he present today? Oh, when them say cap water bill for senior citizen, it never really mean cap. It just mean cap, up, scap, wap, clap, flap, flip, flap. Because you know say, them not cap water bill for senior citizen. So when the people them now start say, they were going to put them meter in a grandma name, then come now and try explain it. Oh, we're gonna check it based on how much them consume. And that them did say? And that you did believe? Senior citizens were planning to vote PMP because they're going to cap your water bill. So you can bring over your family. Make them get full then drum and full then tank. Now they will check how much you consume before they can tell you how much cap will be on your water bill. That are the con where them exposed today, where them did try sell the people them. But he had to do it because he can't accept see a woman deal them so. Where is Sister Lashika? Heal up. Hello? Mute.
Blessings and
Heal
honor.
up, Lashika. What you say?
One day I listen to you.
Oh, this is nice.
Eat and teach.
I want no more of them food this week. I'm come on, go eat.
Yes, sis. Sis,
They I listen to
what
you
was
and teach.
the reason for the press conference today?
Foolishness. If we present them budget or them get the opportunity to present and never do. Them take the budget outside the parliament as usual.
So the second year now, him take him. So last year, him excused us because him walk out. Him set a walk out last year. You know, say, me do a live the other day and I say, look, remember me telling you, say, this year, then can't walk out, you know. Because last year, then get a little lifeline.
Yeah, yes, sir.
From last year, him mash up, you know.
Mm-hmm. You did say that.
From last year, the man fi mash up, you know. And I knew it. Me know said them never have anything from last year. One of the most fundamental questions that was asked in the sit when we keep to the budget presentation was what happened to the 3 million threshold that you campaigned on, that you presented at the last budget debate. What the man say?
I know, so I don't listen to him though, because I'm on the two life.
The man say him have to go it under review. Lashika, the man come out last year. The man present every possible way out to go to 3 million. You know what the man said today? Say it's still under review. Me can't believe that Jamaican people want to vote for the man.
Right,
are the wickedest 3-card man me ever buck up on.
I true, man. I true that.
The man say it under review. Me have to ask Rhoda earlier on if it's true, say him not privy to certain information when it comes down to finance.
Me hear the man tell
I find it hard to believe.
Me hear the man tell a lie upon Jeffrey. The man said the Prime Minister by time with him court case. And me just say how the man lie morning, the man lie night, the man lie midday, the man lie when he was asleep, when he wake up, the man just lie.
Him terrible.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, fam.
Well,
What you
Mr.
take
Vega,
away? What you take from this man and him continued budget presentation? If you watched it,
I do watch parts of it.
mm-hmm.
Mr. Vegas, there's just one thing that I can use. I mean, one word I can use to describe Mark Gole. And the man is a wimp. And why I describe him as a wimp is that
Somebody have a radio playing in the background. My ears is very sensitive enough, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me turn it off.
Yeah, man, sorry.
I don't think that he has the ability to stand on his own and make decisions. And the reason
I have 2 boxes that I'm leaving. Sorry, bro. I have 2 boxes that I'm leaving purposely for any comrades who want to rubbish anything that I said. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, man. I don't think that he has any backbone to stand on his own. I think he has somebody who is just pressing his button, and whatever they say, he runs with it. Frankly, I think what he did was he waited until Flavor laid her budget speech, and then he went away reconstruct and
Reconstructing thing.
right and try to present something to the people. I think that's what he does.
No, but what me I say is, you know, when we find strange is this information when
Put this on there.
something out. The information we come with today. When did they put this information together?
Last night.
Because the man said, somebody background out. 100, mute up. The man said, he did not think it was important to present it in. You can't
Mr.
this, man.
Vegas,
Yes, this.
good night. Good night,
night.
panel.
Wagwan, nuts.
That him really say, him did have it, but him never feel like to present it.
No, him never see the importance.
Lord Jesus, me never watch it still, you know, cause a foolishness. They had their opportunity in the parliament, so I didn't have time for their press conference. But is that him really say?
Nuts. The man said, him never find it he never thinks it important to present the numbers, the information in parliament. So if you never think it important enough, why it important now?
No, sir. To me, it
Nuts,
looked like
me beg you,
last night.
me beg you, tomorrow, get up and just watch it.
All right,
And imagine that this is a budget.
me go watch it. Last
Remember,
night,
say,
it
it's,
looked
an
like
elec-
him
it's,
tell
an, it's an
BNN to
election
write.
year, you know. It's an election year, this, you know. And this man I come tell you, say, him never know, say, it was that important. And that man tell we say, you know.
I'm sorry for Jamaica if them put this money up because if him can, if him not know when him supposed to bring a budget debate or even be cognizant of his assignment as leader of an opposition, then we are in serious trouble. If our people, this is gonna be a test of the Jamaican people's intelligence, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
He
facts.
also said
Well,
that
well, if I may say this,
One at a time.
If I may say this.
One, my God.
Oh.
him also said
Okay.
he also said nobody lost any money in FinSA,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That is another blatant lie. And
Nah,
he
for
Man
has-
said no investors were invested in the institution, they lose the money. And then
Yeah.
people lose the money from the life insurance.
Yeah,
God have
and
mercy.
him say it's not a part of FinSA. Him don't know nothing about it. The man said
No,
it.
but I want to watch something careful. A 3 card man, you know. Him technically say he followed like him I say him you know like him I say yo him like Amanda say yo me see I think that I go on and eat a food and that he basically I say you know he must say him not deny same eat a food you know him just I say him not have nothing to do with it but him not deny the 29 million US wait the out there for everybody see when get out of government papers ban.
Man, the lie, brother. Man, the lie.
Film kind of line is a very disordered. I don't care who vex at this point, you know. This man is suffering from some kind of disorder where you can lie about things that is easily traceable. The man, no, don't laugh. A serious something. You know, if a PMP try put one disordered man for lead the country.
Allegedly,
That can't
because
right.
me depend ya.
Me not say allegedly, no, Mr. Vegas. You can do the right thing, you know. But me done with doing the right thing because guess what? We are talking about our country and this is PMP try put a madman for lead the country, man.
I would endorse that.
But please, Maga, when the name is
Maga man.
Maga man Morgan. Yeah, say what I say, then one of you like jump in.
Let me tell you something. I think this man is am not, and I'm not being rude. I think he suffers from some Down syndrome or something.
Something wrong, for sure.
Yeah, he's not
Like
stable.
you think him a shoot him attack?
Yes.
Let me tell you something. This man lied to himself and believed.
Oh, no.
Otis, what Otis, where you say? You up a minute now. Where you say Otis?
Now go and listen first.
So like your comrade. Talk to him, man. Cause maybe we're wrong.
You say me I go and listen first.
Then, Mr.
Are you,
Vegas,
do you support the PNP or the Jamaica Labour Party?
Well, as me say, me I go and listen, then me chip in.
All right, my G.
Mr. Vegas,
100.
you ever see nobody come lie to the people them so brawling repeatedly?
Me can't get it all now.
It's a
And you
disorder,
see-
me don't talk.
We may say
100
this
life,
man
where
is
you
so this one is so uncalculated, right? Him conveniently choose the day when the second head as this US Secretary of State is coming to your country to try to gain highlights. Right? The only traction them I get away I give them, you know. Because
True.
we love lick them. So that's why the only
No one
traction.
say love lick them. You have to show the people and give them the information so election day they can go make the informed decision. You see the Jamaican people them ever sit down at them yard election day and not go vote. Them
But
don't know what them are doing, you know.
But me say conveniently enough, the man chose the day when the Secretary of State is coming to the country.
Like me, I was like, yo, what kind of madness this? I can't believe the man did it.
And PNP had no representation at the greeting.
I know the funniest thing. I mean, the only traction, the highlight to come out of it is Mr. Crawford's button, right?
It's like my boss here today I listen here.
Yes, man.
And that the biggest thing will come out of the meeting. Minister Crawford's button can't hold up his shirt.
Yo, no, my virgin style. You're not gonna beat my virgin, you know. You're not gonna beat my virgin. But nuts. I'll show you something when the man say, because somebody asked him about, just imagine this. The man had the journalists them were supposed to prepare for go over Rubio thing and put themselves together. The man had them a film thing. But
them don't know
asked him
protocol,
about-
Mr. Vegas.
They asked him about this the Rubio and what it means. You know what the man say? The man say, yo, a carry come him a stand with and him now just deal that Jamaica thing, you know. You know where me gather from that? At the same Michael Manley I stand with Cuba type of argument, you know. Because remember say no. Nobody no business with Jamaica when we are going through our thing, them, you know. Nobody no business with Jamaica. Nobody not fight for Jamaica when we are going through our thing, them, you know. If we have a prime minister right now, I say, yo, Jamaica, I'm responsible for, you know. Yeah, the rest of the region important. But Jamaica, I'm a first for my list.
Which is right.
So me have to make certain say me not put my people them
My house have to clean
in a
first.
harm's way.
Anything, if you not been
And he could not just say something to stand with Jamaica nuts. The man couldn't just say, yo, Jamaica come first, you know, and we have to take care of ourselves before we can help other people, you know. And if we build a strong alliance with and rare. No, the man generalize, the man sound like the brother Gonzalez who come from down and
But
me and
Mr.
Matthias. So the man
Vegas,
sound to the
hear this now. Remember, you know, the whole week and last week, all we've been hearing. Marco Rubio come to Jamaica, come tell Andrew say for kick out a Cuban them. You see the stance where Mia Motley and the St. Vincent Prime Minister take. You saw them run out compared to this, and I want to tell you, say the first statement that was made on Cuba by St. Vincent was made on the PNP platform. Now, look at how the government of Jamaica handle the situation today. Them never go, they go say, oh, we are keep Cuba, Ray. Them just diplomatically say, listen, There is no evidence of human trafficking going on in our country. We follow the international standard of labor laws. You know, Mr. Rubio couldn't say nothing past that. You have to know diplomacy, you know.
You have to know
Yeah.
where you do. And
They,
that
they
is
want to
you
set
know.
up
I saw
Andrew.
load up thing then come with us
You
some
see when you,
brawling
it's when you
style
have
and
them, it's when you're
But-
in this a big position you're in a as a major leader, you have to know if you're quick on the spot, you know. Right?
where you hear Mr. Where you hear Rubio come say after that? Him no, oh, I'm not talking about Jamaica because we not do no human trafficking with Cuban them.
All
I
right.
said them that try
Right.
to set up. Them that try to set up Andrew, right? To come
This
out
is the
and be
best thing
reckless.
this may ever see.
No, but me must say Andrew is a man, in temperance is unmatched, you know.
And him have a good,
That's
him
my
pick a
brother.
good foreign minister.
Yeah, man.
Imagine if a
Man, good
PNP,
self-control, Mr. Vegas.
imagine
Brother,
if I did Mark Gold in them a deal with this a
Aye.
sensitive
When you
situation.
talk about emotional intelligence, Andrew, that's just
Foresight, big up yourself. You know, sir. Remember one time, you know, right? A press conference did I go on, and Andrew Wellness, a youth did that, like a youth where line, you know, them little young journalists, they were trying to make him name.
Little
Andrew
trouble.
Boof. Yeah, but we never see him as a trouble. You never see him as a troublemaker them time, but now, me if we are look at it now, like how we see them a parade the internet. We know. I mean, I tell you, say, do you Andrew deal them wicked enough? And me never feel pleased about it, you know, cause me I say, yo, I mean, I think, say, let me come to I'm serious, so the man a pre me, you know. And the man just say, yeah, man, you know, that is how it goes. I mean, I say, yeah, man, yeah. Man just deal the thing just calm, so serious that the man got screw up in face and bend up in face and and then that time again, me set a boom and a burn out Mr. Handsome, you know, because I find out so the boy Mr. Handsome, molest people pick in America, the boy pick in America and come to Jamaica, still run the boy, you know, me a burn out the man, you know. And me I show the whole Jamaica say, yo, how you doing pick the friend of man here, you know. When me look, me see, them post up a picture, the boy run go take the photo up with Andrew Wallace, but Andrew Wallace don't know where I go on. Say the boy I do the photo up, now come here beat the boy so bad on the internet, everybody know. So me a burn out Andrew now, me I say, oh, if you go take picture with that man there, me I say, what angle that's something, who made the promise I can't take picture? And the man just comes to boom, and see me and the man, not even a frown span him. Do the I mean, I say,
Andrew. You notice how Mark always a beat him bad. Mark no have no scruples about him when he come to trying to make Andrew look bad. And yet the man don't even pay him any mind.
him
The
not really
man,
retaliate.
the man no give no attention.
The Prime Minister said in a popularity contest with no man.
Brother,
Man.
remember me tell you,
Yes,
Mark Golding on the other hand, you notice how him love give blows, but him can't take them. If you watch him in the parliament, you know say him can't take blows.
But look when him come off for the woman and when time Andrew da talk to him, all him do is sit down there looking at him phone. And as he said, them love beat up on woman.
Oh.
You don't
watch this
realize
now?
it.
Yeah, man. Take blows.
Talk and Chuck say a pint of disorder. You know, see everybody I find out say then disorder for true.
Yeah, man. You,
Yeah.
you know one of the things
Man say
like
pint of disorder, I'm nearly dead.
Yes, man.
say Foresight, one second, you know, say the man really no leg or nothing for you. So you know, say him have the DNA of the oppressors them printed
Vindictive.
in every yes. Him no leg or nothing nuts. You know, me know say man dangerous. Nationwide youth ask him a question today. And more you watch that. And that me wanna watch. The
And the
exchange.
boy
there.
date and
Yeah,
trying to
that's
turn me
what
off.
that's what me there now. Oh,
The man say,
yeah,
hold on, what is? One second, what is?
nationwide today. So
The man say, why do you ask you your prime minister or ask the government, and why don't you put that to the many people? Oh, by the way, I know you don't have many anyway.
You know, the same unhinged, Mr. Vegas. A frustration I take him, you know.
I tell you.
Frustration
Go
I
ahead,
take him.
Otis. You already know Otis. Go ahead. I mean, I can have you up here all night and listen. I can listen to my box.
Yeah, man, the press conference have a beat down for nationwide. You notice that? You know, yeah, I say if you notice that that are the biggest. It come like say, Racha. It's when the man them call the thing, them know them set for spring when the nationwide.
Nationwide not so big. Nationwide not so big.
Them set for spring. You see all the and Cameron come up there. And I tell about 9 something another about how much people are suffering in Jamaica. You see, the Prime Minister in a budget debate, you see, he said the right thing about the opposition leader when he said the man is a flip-flop. Remember that?
Bipolar.
Yeah, man. What kind of?
You see, this minute, him say him want to take the praise for where the country there, and the next minute the country are suffer. Is that like you understand, you know?
Mr. Vegas,
Yes,
Vegas, you know who's supposed to vex her today? When Marco Rubio talk about how Jamaica a lead in the aggression toward criminality and how we are bring down crime. You see the dirty people them. You see the dirty people them will go up to Washington, but them are protest against crime. You know, see them shame. Them things say America that come, and when they matter about travel advisory, you know, see them shame.
Why I'm keeping press conference at the same time though?
I
You know that
don't
they
know
discuss
more than
family?
true, say them not understand protocol, you know.
I said,
They
know,
don't
man, I
understand
put
protocol and diplomacy, and that's the problem because them should have a member of the PNP on the tarmac today welcoming the Secretary of State.
As the opposition, no.
Yeah, them should have
You
somebody.
want to farm. All right, this is your opportunity. You want to farm the next government. Foresight, explain the madness to me. Explain that, you know have more sense.
When Obama, look here, when Obama did come to Jamaica, Andrew Holness was right there beside Portia, you know?
all right. Let me go first, sir.
No,
All right,
because
let me ask a
talking
question
about
here.
just getting in power. And
Well,
one of the things I don't like with Mark Golding.
Oh, go on foresight. Finish here.
Yeah, one of the things I like with Mark Golding that he will do anything to gain political advantage, right? Even if it means bringing down Jamaica. And I don't like that about him. But there's something happening. There's a development that's taking place. I don't hear no labor right to talk about it. So I wonder if I'm my miscalculation. Now, Mark Golding, right, keep announcing that he will be giving NHT contributors, right, $500,000 towards a deposit to our NHT home.
Me hear you.
Right. But currently,
No have a deposit that
required.
did fail. Yeah.
No, anybody applying for an NHE house, there is no deposit required. If a contributor for any contributor now that is seeking to buy an NHE house, no deposit is required. NHE will provide 100% financing. So I'm wondering, what that $500,000 that he's offering to NHE contributors, which deposit is he talking about? Because currently none is required, but when I hear nobody talk about it.
You know, tell us, I'll be a 3-card manager, man. Go ahead,
and I go, but that is a big blunder because he's talking about a 15% deposit that is required. That is no longer the case.
Let me tell you I've just read to that. Let me tell you how stupid this man is. Right? I'm on occasion.
I want somebody explain on that though, because me think that's a big blunder.
No, but the argument I make from the other day, you know, there's another thing too. There's another thing. Sorry from the rent to own. We not talk about it yesterday. Where the NHT did already say it can't work.
Yeah, the NHT debunked it.
It's on the books and the NHT.
Yeah, because we the table it to them, you know. Mr. Owen is the table because in this
right.
You know,
but before we go to the
It sound like money laundering.
No, man. But me, I
Mr.
said,
Vegas,
a weekly event.
nobody not take him up on it.
Mr. Vegas, I think we should have print some FinSac 2.0 t-shirt too.
I'm if I tell you,
Yeah, cause the t-shirt them are coming or they know
I'm
new
put,
tax
I'm put, yeah man, I'm put Marky G.
t-shirt. No new tax.
But
No,
you know,
sir.
one question I missed, the journalist them missed, and I wish I was a journalist in that room. I'd asked him, say, can you promise to the government, the Jamaican, can you promise the Jamaican people that you will not raise any taxes
Me say he
or
was
put any new
asked.
taxes?
The person say in a rule that out or something to that effect.
But as opposition, them
But
propose.
people say don't know what's
Them
doing
propose
already.
tax already. Them propose tax already, you know.
They
So
propose tax already.
Yeah,
propose
so that's
international
why me I
tax.
print the t-shirt then because Dayton come tell we already say food tax.
I know, so them never debunked that today in the press conference too.
Me I forgot, you know, so me I go watch it.
Him never, remember say Favor actually brought up the Damon Crawford thing, you know.
Say
Crawford, I think he stood by what is out there. So it's not like the PMP is hiding from it. And even the tax on imported food. Even that. And another thing too.
they may not take back the tax argument is a FEMA idea and a PMP idea. You know.
Mr. Vegas, let me tell you this. Yesterday, food tax. Mark Golding is going to tax something else, but it's not food. And you know why? Remember said them have a company where import food in Jamaica, you know.
Proven.
But member say him did re-rum it.
Re-rum.
That's why I run out come talk about. No man, we can't do no food tax, but him import tax in other areas.
The man can't be trusted. Yeah.
You get me?
You benefit him.
First, first of all, there's no way PNP are going to run a term without imposing new tax on the people. Them.
No way.
Me not see them do that.
They've never done that in any.
Jamaica can't take no more tax, man. Oh God.
If I may, he on an interview he says that this administration has said that they had no new taxes, but yet they put on tax on I think it was, did he say fuel? I think he said something about fuel, and I don't remember what else. But I want to know, why would an administration be boasting almost 9 years of no new taxes and no Jamaican analyst can pick it up and say to the administration, that's not so? Why are him alone I say it?
No, him know better than what I'm saying. It's a man who just want to mislead the people. You know.
I don't know what PMP get this amount from doing.
Let me ask a quick question.
And them rely
Sorry,
upon people who know better.
Quick. Andrew call it.
Yeah.
But we don't hear so much of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know, does that, and them must say, why him not call the election and him a hold up the election? Don't that them must say, right?
Yeah.
Well, them stop say that from Dennis Garden.
No, but that is what they were saying, right? That is what they were saying, right?
They were
Say
saying
Andrew
that.
call it and him a hold up the election. So, if that's the case, how long now is Andrew on the second term?
Yeah, second term.
How long
That
is
was
how
third
long?
term now.
When was the
2016,
election?
2020.
So
2020
2020 was the
September.
election. So that year I go make the fifth year, right?
Third, yeah. Third.
Alright,
Budget, yeah.
All right. So listen to this, chunk of people. Want to listen to this? Now show some people I take off a real question. Listen to this.
To analyze the costing of our proposals and how we would be able to pay for them. The ministers tried to make out that what we were proposing in our presentations was an implied budget. That is not what we were doing, and we never said that we were doing that. We were putting forward our policy commitments for the first term, and the term of office is up to 5 years while we are in government. Clearly, the phasing of our proposals will take into account the fiscal
Wait,
rules,
man,
the
just say what?
priorities that we have, and the situations that.
Him saying did
Wait,
not
man.
put forward a budget.
No, you know what the man say?
5 years.
A 5 years. Up to it's a 5 years plan. So why them a press
He's a madman that, you know.
election?
What may I said, well, what make the Labour rights them bust out a laugh in Parliament? Which part of
I
the
mistake they
madness
make
them
Natalie.
laugh? Eh?
When
Let
him
me tell you.
stutter, when him stutter. When
No,
him
no, no,
stutter, man.
no. The reason why they laugh was the fact that this is a budget year, an election budget year, and he says that his plan
It's a 5 year plan.
was never for a budget year. It was for an extended term. No, that is not ridiculous.
No, you know why it's ridiculous to Carla? Here what happened.
I beg to stop talking.
I beg to stop talking.
You see the plan? Look from when we are asked, PNP, what are the plans? And it's at a budget presentation that you choose, right?
It's a campaign speech.
Right?
Manifesto.
And deliver.
Manifesto, yeah, Natalie.
Right?
Oh, you carry manifesto come a budget. I first me see them something here, you know?
but what is a budget without cost? The man said never think cost was necessary. That's what the man said all the time out, you know. What is a budget without cost? It's a budget presentation. So you think that cost is not necessary? It's not necessary to present cost.
Do I must say it, you know, it look like no budget now go read.
But look here now, no people.
And then today you can't come up with cost?
Make we say, all right then. He want the Jamaican people them for just hear the PNP manifesto. But not even the manifesto where the man come with him no put no figures or tell you how him gonna fund it. You know, this is a madman.
He said him not think it was necessary to present that
Natalie.
at a budget presentation, you know.
Yeah. Natalie, foresight. Hold on that foresight. I'm saying something to me. You see the man I sweat. You see when the press conference today, you see the man car for there. You know the man car for look away. The man them look wild. The time camera come make a speech when they ask the government. And a parliament same time, them look wild, suspicious that them lack idea, lack vision, brother.
Yes,
you know
they
when
lack
Damien
idea.
start look wild, when
yeah.
Nathan Campbell come in at the room, Damien Crawford was very uncomfortable.
Yeah, uncomfortable, yeah.
And also, I think it was the last night that them probably reached out to Damien and said, Damien, put something together because we are go out there tomorrow.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't write the budget, you know. I feel like I didn't write the budget.
Well, I want to ask
a question.
They did not have any sleep last night.
When the opposition man stand up for the point of order, when the first point of order, right?
Point of disorder.
The point of disorder. Who are the lady were straight behind him? Anybody know that lady there? Over
behind
Dennis Daly. Dennis Daly.
You know,
Dennis.
I was shocked.
She not pleased or go on there, no?
She was shocked. No.
Yeah. We don't know if nobody
Julian Scotchy Mays too. Yeah, we pick out that man. They are Julian and Scotchy Mays.
Julian look like him the one parliament.
You know what jumped out to me from the other day in a parliament and today. Mark Bolin cannot take pressure on the leader. You know. As you said, Mark.
No,
Mark,
not at all.
You see the man a sweat. If you notice how
my sweat.
Today. I don't know if for the real.
Yeah. Foresight.
The
man there, if he ever go sit down in front of Donald Trump is a clown him, brother.
Yeah, man.
Him too shaky, man. Him too feeble.
You know, so say the whole time the man in the parliament, man in the phone.
Brother, when the man a cuss nationwide to the man, is that the man the sound like somebody unhinged.
I think Mark Golding suffers from anxiety. Mr. Vegas, if you go back and go look for Mark Golding first speech in Parliament when he became leader of the PNP, he was visibly shaking. I think he has a serious case of anxiety, but nonetheless, if you can picture this, Marco Rubio, a room full of dignitaries, and you put Mark Golding in that room, you probably not go. Can't manage them something there.
You can't manage it.
He doesn't have a command of his speech. He has a speech impediment. He has a speech impediment.
Yeah, yeah, him
Plus,
stutter.
Stutter to the man.
plus,
Stutter, yeah.
him don't know what him doing. When you put that with not knowing what he's doing, is a disaster.
Yeah, man, I'm
Recipe
ask
for
my question
disaster.
today, I'm gonna ask my question today, And he stutter through it today, so when he walk off, him not even know what him do, He man
Him
take
don't
out
know
him,
him a
he
do
take out him, he take out him rag and start to wipe his face. The way the man start to wipe his head. Me I said, Jaja.
Him don't know where
But
him don't
But
know
I
where
want,
man
I
do
want, I
a
want to
fish
listen to
out a
this.
sea.
Listen to this quickly and tell me one thing. And tell me what the problem. Yes, Damon again is my brethren, but this is a Mark Golden policy, so I'm presenting it as Mark Golden's policy.
To feed the children. Many have caused for asked for another $100 from the children, and some have reduced the number of days that they have been able to feed the children. So we propose a $400 per meal for primary and secondary school children. The number of days in the school year, which we all know and agree is 190 days in the year. Percentage of children needing meals was estimated at 56% of children needed meals. This is based on the recent survey that suggested that severe or moderate food insecurity was 55.6%. So we carry it at 56% of our people are within that space. The total number of children we have in school is 440,000. Therefore, the number of children in need of meals will be 246,400. The total cost of the proposal, therefore, multiplying 246,400 by 190 days for $400 is $18.7 billion. However, the book that everyone seems to be most concerned about has a current school feeding budget of $8.98 billion. So the additional would be approximately $9.9 billion. So $9.7 billion. So therefore, the additional that we will need to find to adequately feed the 56% of children that research has shown is likely to have difficulties in eating meals are going to be 9 billion. And again, we ask for the Jamaicans to recognize that the minister in her proposal, in her suggestion, suggests that 400,000 children are in need, of which they have made a budget to feed only 170,000, less than 170,000, leaving the other 230,000
wrong with
to be
that?
sacrificed.
But
why
was Damien there anyway? Why was Damien there? It should have been Mark
I
Golden
show the money as
Question again. One more question.
The DJ said calculation is
Yeah, but we
off.
could examine what wrong with the statement first. No,
Question.
because
but before we go there, please make us just pick up on that, because that's important. What's wrong with that statement a while ago?
Confusion.
one of the things I want about
Confusion.
that statement there still is that him say what $400 for each meal?
Right.
Yeah, 190 days. And 400 people in there,
So
so
the 400
470,000.
includes.
So let me go to him say it come if he more when him calculate it. Him say it comes to 9 billion.
No man.
Him
That's
say,
a different-
no, not after him deduct what he's spending now.
Yeah. A 9 billion.
We will need to find to adequately feed the 56% of children,
So listen.
approximately
9.7.
9.7 billion. That's after him.
$1 billion.
After him deduct what has been spent now, yeah.
Mm.
But what wrong with the statement?
Well, I think about when I think I got answer.
Where you say?
The 400.
Mr. Vegas, that are too much for the burden. That are too much power, brother, upon taxpayer, brother.
Hold on, the $400 per meal. Sound a little like that include what? Say prepare, deliver to the school every day. Wow.
Foresight, you know, say a genius.
It just sound a little bit small.
No, foresight. No, listen what the man said, man. So what the general said, man. The general said, for 400 times, 440,000 times 400, right? Is total is 18.7, right?
Right.
Billion.
So what the general said? The general said, he might use a calculation, and by the way, the calculation when the general use 56%. He is basing it off a report that was published or a research that them claims that them do 22, 23, you know. This is the report where the Jamaica Gleaner Post is a 2022-2023 report, you know. And in that same
No
year,
adjustment for the price.
but in 2024, Jamaica is ranked low in food insecurities on
Okay.
the global hunger index chart.
But
Mm-hmm.
So
Mr. Vegas, you know what I
2024 data is
wonder?
totally different.
Of
Their
course.
fixation, Damien's fixation and the PMP's fixation with the food at school. You don't think so we have a bunch of starving children all across Jamaica?
But sister,
That's not true.
Yeah, that them I say. That make it
it's a
look like.
false statement, you know, because the
It
World
is.
Health Organization say we have 54% of people obese.
Listen, if you go now on primary school now at Jamaica, if you can pick out 50 picnic in there, we don't have no lunch at all. A whole heap of picnic that. I mean, no, that is not the case. When me I go
That
primary
is not the
school,
case.
when me I go primary school, we know the picnic them when need the bowl and the milk every day. I must say about 10 picnic out of the whole school. As true somehow with the
Nuts.
cream. Cause me used to get
Yeah, we
lunch
take
money
it.
every day and I still go take the bun them and the milk.
And the bull and nuts. Hold on now. Nuts. Hold on there.
Eh?
Mr. Vegas, hold on there. Just a second. So me I got
Yeah,
St.
man,
Albans
go ahead.
Primary. When me I got St. Albans Primary, me live a yard there. So you know me though. Me buy chicken back a bread a pot there. So I me go down my yard. I me live a Albert. Me live a yard Nino. Albert Street there. So then that I go across the police station. You know me, my auntie though. We cook food and go back go eat. Sometimes we not take nothing at school. You understand me? Enough time
Yeah,
we
but
see
the
that
bun,
school
the
food
bun
and
of
go
milk
and
that is
cheese.
bad, man, especially the one you put the strawberry milk.
Mr. Vegas.
Me used to take
Yes,
them,
Mr.
Mr.
Vegas.
Vegas.
Listen up. Me go to, remember saying a neighbor we live in, me live a gap. Sometimes we sit, we play all, we play all what bun with it and juice with it, we decline enough time. You understand
Me never
But
do
what
that.
them
We
say
don't
to me, you know?
But
some of the most brightest people come out of Jamaica during Bula Milk era. What happened to you?
All right, no problem.
so when I say foresight,
Yeah.
when the problem we have with this calculation the way Mark Golding put forward with to feed the children them. Somebody mute them background it loud. The problem, Mark. The problem I have with Mark Golding proposed cost to feed 246,400 people, additional cost from where they already, is they only calculated the $400. We don't realize that. Nuts.
Eh?
You know, she said, God have to go send down the food and the picnic get in their hand.
Yeah, that's me
That's
asking
so.
what kind of cost, what the other
How
cost?
much? The $400
Or
when
even
is
cost,
more
yeah.
is more than that to prepare the food, the meal, you know.
Yeah,
But what
prepare.
kind, but did they say what,
Yeah, that's me asking.
It's
cost,
more
yeah.
it's more
did they say what kind of
than a meal. Hold on, Mark. Mark, your background low. See if you can say it a little bit for me.
Yeah.
Him say nutritional meal. They say the government currently have spent $280 for feed the youth them.
yeah.
See? Mark Golden plan is to spend $400. However, when them calculated today, they only calculated the $400.
That's what me
Nuts,
said.
them not calculate the
Transportation cost.
the transportation, the
Preparation.
preparation, the people. Them, if a nutritional meal, me not
If I
expect
go-
it to be no look a bun, dry bread and bag juice. Me not expect that.
We expect some vegetables.
We expect
now.
a hot meal.
Yeah. Hot
So
meal.
that's how much you go pay the chef them we are cook. How much you go use to buy the food.
Yeah.
In maths is not maths in.
That me I want that too.
I need a comrade to tell me how this makes sense from Mark Gold. At this Mark Gold, him couldn't put nuts. You think him could have put this in a parliament, what do you?
In a Senate, no, sir.
No, in a parliament,
We
in a
don't know
budget reading.
what the content of that.
Flavor that grab him, you see, man. She'd have put a belt over him back.
Listen
They
to this, Mr.
factored in
Vegas.
no preparation cost.
All right, question. I'm gonna drop a question. Me hear Damien say the more know if the part food different from the next food. Come here him said today, like 2 different line and the part people them get different food from where the actual people pay. Other people
I
pay.
same food, part food, good brother. I
Nobody
nothing wrong
him
with the
said-
part food.
nobody
None
know him said that today. Him say a 2 line there, you know, and the part people them get different food, you know.
I want food them cook at school, brother. Part lunch, I same lunch. So a big pitney get it to 7th graders. I same food. I want that food cook.
Mr. Vegas, you
I-
don't have a
I-
tape
them-
there. You don't have a tape there.
So look here, guys.
Nuts.
What the penny them I get for eat right now at daytime? They not talk
Natalie,
about
them get chicken and
Food.
So hold on, him did
What
what?
is?
Him did tell him come
Yeah.
by the number of students we're gonna need assistance there. That's how much hungry people.
But
I never
him
make you look away,
Wouldn't
man.
him say it today. Wouldn't I hear it?
No, but just want
Yeah.
to come up with if him this state, how
Him
him
say
come up with
a
Exactly, I'm dying
It's the
girl.
part
Yeah,
food.
it's the same
It's the part
food.
food.
No,
Just
no,
that
no,
the
no.
kids
Listen
don't
what
pay
go on.
for it.
Listen where go on. Listen where go on. Him think that him a calculate them the amount of children in the school, right, where them a target. Them a target 440,000 students. Them a targeting 170,000, right? By his argument, Mark Golden argument is they have to increase the number because there is a report that says 54% of Jamaicans are suffering from food insecurities.
what a lie.
However, this thing that somebody did some article and publish it and the Gleaner grab it, published 2022, 2023.
Oh,
And there is a contrast with that and the data. You can check Jamaica 411. She did bring it to my attention. That she made the watch and see. I'm going to research it. The same time the WHO put forward a chart, put forward them report, that 54% of Jamaicans are obese. Not only that, current global hunger index rank Jamaica as low when it comes down to food insecurities. Low. So the data when them are present, you know, when them say them use, yeah, the man them are use a
All
fraud.
data.
No, but the
Yeah.
wicked on that. Wicked on that. They are using a flawed data to come to a conclusion. And dear man, I'm a brethren, I'm here to see Mark set him up, then we have to, because they're going to expose this. This is something where comrade and how you go argue this now?
You know,
How is
Sister
Damien gonna argue
Damien,
this
Sister
now?
Damien brainwash.
Nah, same brainwashing me, I say I do him, but
Him know the right thing, but a politics smart play, man. Him know say I share him attack. A politics smart play.
A brainwash.
I know,
I
you know,
like
me
that,
feel,
that's-
A brainwash.
quickly, Mark, me just say it quickly. Me feel even way for Damien today, you know.
Yeah.
Because the people must circulate back the video where Damien about them about Mark Golden, you know.
yeah, but that's why I'm feeling so uncomfortable.
Maybe that's for sure.
Nuts,
Yeah.
it a hurt them. When just listen, I say no. The video him say do long time. I'm a play it back. It a Mark Golden a frowns pan it, you know.
That's
It a frowns back in. It can't damage them, you know.
when you want to say Mark
It a
Golden
damage them, you know. You know, sir.
years.
Him thin skin and a Mark one thin skin.
Yeah, and can't mean.
Him not
Yeah.
even nobody we go up against him.
That's true.
Listen
He's
now.
very vindictive.
Nuts.
Yeah.
It a go hurt you. it a go hurt you. It a hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
If I watch it, the man in the parliament and a sweat. You can't in the parliament and a sweat, Natalie. You can't in the parliament and
And
a
him
sweat and
nah
a jaw look
bingo.
on him.
And him
All right,
nah bingo.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Hear my
Yeah.
position. Hear my position upon it still, because under the school feeding program, me have my eye upon the scholarship program I'm having in place, and its numbers are off, and it don't appear that the thing is sustainable. So I'm running calculation today, and in basically say I cater for 6,400 kids. So basically we have about 35,000 kids leaving school. I assume say maybe around 25% of them, whatever I want to say, end up with 6,400 kids. That's his number. And him say, him assume number one, said the scholarships them cost around $600,000 per year. Now, first off, I think that's low. That's not the average what I'm going to come out to. But apart from that, he's only thinking about it for 1 year. Because Vegas, if 6,400 come in a first year, how many kids you have to provide scholarship for in year two? Because the one them in a year one go on to year two, and you have a new set of people that come in a year one. So you know, I have to go provide scholarship for 12,800 kids. Then what happen in a year two? Provide for those 6,000, whatever. You know, have a bunch of first in every family coming next year.
Me nah lie, I'm afraid of
You
them
have a
people that
bunch
will
of
do
first in every
economy, you
family
know.
coming in next year.
Yes,
Is it? But it's true. Him now look on that part of the thing. So the program isn't sustainable if him just a thing says just $4 billion that him need to cater for. Also, the calculation of
You
6,000
mean
students is
it's going to
wrong.
cost him 4 years for those that would have already who would have been enrolled. It's 4 years worth of expense for each person that is enrolled. That's
What
what
I'm
you're saying.
saying is, the people, all right, so you have
It
a
would be totally
6,000 people. Let's just use
yeah.
6,000. You have 6,000 kids who enter year one.
Mm. Would
When go on to year two, you still have to find out, you still have to pay them school fee, you know.
I know
See?
for 4 years.
But you have a new 6,000 students who coming into year one. So now you know
Exactly.
instead of 6,000 students, you now have a total of 12,000 students that you need to find a scholarship for.
True.
By the year three, you gone up to 18,000 students. See? By year four, you gone up to 24,000 students. So if you understand what I say.
Yeah, man, I understand,
See?
man. And
Yeah.
all of them, you have to take them through the 4 years of college.
Exactly. You have to carry them through
So
all
by year
4
4,
years
you
of the
have
scholarship.
24,000 people that you carry
Exactly.
through.
So
So
the-
at all
so the-
times, you're going to have 24,000 people every year.
Yes. Once the program is running, it's
Yeah.
24,000 students you're catering for, not
Yeah.
6,000 students. See? So the whole thing when I put forward, it's not sustainable. The second part of it is that is mathematics in calculating how many students is also wrong. Because, yes, you have maybe 6 whole that right year and the year before and the year before that who wanted to go to university and couldn't go because they didn't have a scholarship. So you will not have 6,000 students entering the program. You'll have more than that entering the program. One to the man who 3 years ago never did have the grades and spent the last 2 years putting him grades together and know him can't enter university. So him a lowball people on the number of students entering the program, and him a hide the fact that by the time you get each year the program go on, the
Guys, good night, you hear?
Yeah, man, big up now. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, man.
understand what you
Cool.
said because
Yeah,
you
man,
got some
so
people.
long thing at all.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that
you have-
whole idea when I stand up today and I say, oh, the program going to only cost $4 billion. Program going to easily cost over $20 billion. Easily.
Listen.
them a discount, and that will be their flat rate, and we will monitor.
I don't hear that, brethren.
Another time.
And then give them a discount.
I don't hear that, brethren. This is the trick here. This is the trick here.
Their flat rate, and we'll monitor that as we go along to make sure that
The man says that discount you get the senior citizens and that will be the flat rate. You don't hear that?
Oh, right. It may not even pick it up. So,
monitor that.
And that will be the flat rate. You don't hear that?
oh, right. It may not even pick it up. So,
put the water bill in a fair name. And just run our household. But the man drag back the carpet from under grandma's foot. The man say, he might go check how much water grandma consume and give her a discount. And that will be our flat rate. How is Mark Golden getting away with these things, people?
me never did hear the fact says a discount him say apply.
Yeah,
so
the
this
granny
flat,
chicken soup.
So it's not a flat rate for all.
No,
it's not a flat rate. It's a discount. That
if
you
you
apply
are
to the
use,
thing.
if you are seeing that citizen, I use enough water, it will give you a discount.
It's a discount target. It's not everybody play. Oh no. Vegas. People supposed to also tackle him on how much it costs and how him plan to fund it, because he never said nothing about how much it will cost. He said zero about it. Everything else he put up a cost. When it come on to that, he didn't show a cost. And he didn't show where I get the money from. So him still like trick people.
The engineer, like how you're there, come and put the question to the panelists them. But I want to put it to you. The $500,000, right, that you'll be giving contributors to a deposit, right, on an NHE home. Currently, no deposit is required if you're buying into an NHE product, home, right, or NHE scheme. What is that $500,000 that he's proposing going towards? Because there's no deposit, and he keeps saying 15, and there's a deposit of about 10 or 15%. Could it be so? Like,
I think if you try to buy, take a mortgage and try to buy on the open market, I think you have to pay a deposit.
No, it's not open market. That is it. We know that.
I think it was for any young person who wanted to buy.
No, it's not open market. It's specifically, on a number of occasions, I've listened to him say, contributors who are buying into an NHE project, he will give them a $500,000 towards their deposit to buy an NHE house.
Yeah, but the bigger issue is that he might try to have people concentrate on the other stuff, but he still has not told us how will he replace this $11 billion from NHT.
No, I'm not talking about that yet, the engineer. I'm not talking about you offer contributors, right? $500,000 towards a deposit that doesn't exist. I mean, you nobody call him out on it?
I think there's a deposit.
No, there's no deposit once you're buying to an NHE.
I can check it out.
I've checked it. I have already checked it. And that's
I
why
want to check his original speech if he said everyone who wants to buy an open market, because
if it came in the Observer, I have the clip. I have the thing there, the article with it. And I hear him say it again today, and he said, right? I hear him repeating it again, and he was talking about an NHT home. So it's not an open market. So listen, I don't understand how nobody taking up on that, because that's a big blunder to me.
All right, I have two more clips to play, but check out that one here. Check out that one here.
Good afternoon again, Mr. Golding. I've noted that your party has been saying about the income tax threshold. I remember about 2 years ago, about 18 months ago, you mentioned that your party would be interested in increasing the threshold, the income tax threshold, about $3 million. I've heard a lot about that. What happened to that policy plan?
Well, it's under review. At this time, there have been some increases in the threshold, and we're seeing the costings of it. Some of these things.
Hey, yo, the man that take Jamaica
Yo,
clown.
granny chicken soup.
Man that take
Me
the
say
man
man
tell me say
lie,
3
man lie,
million in
man.
there.
Me say man I want.
There. The man them say a foolishness save do in favor increase it to 2 million. And now the man I walk it back say, oh,
The
you
man
know,
dash
yo,
every comrade upon the internet and every person and all the idiot them about, but what $2 million can do? What 2 million? Here the man you say for him 3 million under review. Go
But
to
me
you.
tell you, what me
Yeah,
know
man.
say, man going to take people fool still when I talk about government collecting more revenue from tax, right? He might try to present that as if the government is collecting new tax. I mean, this man really take people for fool because just by virtue of having more person working, right? You will collect more revenue from tax. And
Which point
you know
which point your target?
which point?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
What
when he was
particular
announcing
argument?
that the government to talk about new tax and he's about the government collect more money from tax as if he wants to give the impression that the government is lying about no new tax, about
Okay.
imposing no new tax, right? But he's just doing him know better than what I'm saying now. But he knows by just saying that the government collect more tax, enough people are gonna run with it, right? And say, oh, I'm not talking about no new tax and the government to collect more tax. When it just simply means that it's a matter of just people paying more tax. You understand?
Yeah, I understand
One
what
second,
you're
one
saying,
second, one second,
more
gentlemen.
people
One
paying
second, one
tax.
second, one second, one second,
Yeah.
listen to this, listen to this. When you listen to this, anybody where they are, I want to send go call one comrade. I want to send go call one of the comrade, but don't send a shaky one them way. I send each other love message in the inbox. See? I want to send go call a comrade them. Let me see. May I try find a comrade? Please, I want to ask a comrade. So, no one listen to this. Listen this. Listen here. Listen this.
I've already said that I think there's a justification for the threshold being increased. We had proposed it in my presentation to our annual conference that it should be increased to $3 million to adjust for the inflation that has transpired since 2016 and to preserve the value of the benefit of the threshold that was then imposed, plus a buffer for some future inflation, which is ongoing. We have our own plan as to how we'd finance it, but the government are in power and they need to say how they are going to finance it, because the important point to bear in mind is that the way they did it the last time was through an increase in indirect taxes.
The man not just say the plan of fund it. Now that the man said last year, say him have them have. Listen again.
Was through an increase in indirect taxes.
Listen.
The point to bear in mind is that the way they did it the last time to say how they are going to finance it, because we have our own plan as to how we finance it, but the government, we have our own plan as to how we finance it, but the government are in.
Now that the man said last year.
Mm-hmm.
So where is now? What is this? What is this now?
I've noted that your party has said a thing about the income tax threshold. I remember about 2 years ago, about 18 months ago, you mentioned that your party would be interested in increasing the threshold, the income tax threshold, about $3 million. I've heard a lot about that. What happened to that policy plan?
Well, it's under review. At this time, there have been some increases in the threshold, and we're seeing the costings of it. Some of these things, when you don't have access to all of the information that the government has with the Ministry of Finance and literally a few thousand technocrats supporting their work. We don't have access to that. So we're
So
Vegas, you the man I try to tell you, say, he miscalculate. And that the man I try to tell you. You don't say that the man I say. The man I say when him propose it, him think it could have worked, but no.
So how him
realize
run
it
it last
work.
year and him never have the information?
Big man, the man admitting that when him propose it, him did say something, but him never have all of the information and know him as to say it can't work. And that the man smiley, I tell you, you know, see that the man I say.
So you know see man dash every vlog and everybody will out there talk about the carrot up to 3 million.
Let me tell you, the bulk of the person, the bulk of the workforce, right? It's a benefit of a threshold already a benefit, right? But bringing up to $3 million, it's not many more persons have a benefit like that, right? The majority already have benefit because the majority work under a certain amount of money, right? So Mark Golding really, Vegas, as you know, him just put out some things out there just to entice the electorate.
Yeah, I mean, here we are, safe foresight. But we have to make people know that what he's trying to do is that he's trying to lowball the figure and he's trying to walk back on some of the promises he made. Him not show away how him go fund the water. Him now turn it into a discount and not a flat rate. Him not show how him a go fund all of this without and still take back the money from the NHT. Damian Crawford numbers regarding the scholarships wrong. The issue with the asset tax, again, when you go and move from 2 billion to 4 billion to 8 billion, then to 10 billion or whatever, again, that's not feasible. All of these plans that I have, it's not sustainable. And at that we need to hit him on. The plans that might try lowball the figure, and the plans are simply not sustainable. And he's hiding the fact that he might pull back some of the promises.
Yeah,
where the investment, why I'm saying I'm making an early childhood there? Where is that investment, Vegas? You hear nothing about that?
He didn't expect that the demand for answers would be so strong.
Yeah.
Right? He didn't expect that.
Didn't he promise more teachers and things for early childhood? Didn't he promise more money in early childhood? Where is that investment in early childhood? I don't hear nothing about that. Now that him say the cornerstone and plan for improve education, early childhood.
I'm realizing now sometimes come say anything because people are going to demand answer. Demand a cost.
How the early childhood education plan turn into a scholarship program for university plan? Now early childhood demand them say them there. But we not say nothing about the scholarship, you know. But we need to demand what happened to the early childhood education plan. That him tell we at the budget time go invest in. We don't hear nothing about that. See? So we need to hit him on the fact that he's trying to lowball the numbers, he's trying to walk back on some of the promises that he has made, and he's trying and the plan in itself just not sustainable. It costs way more than $23 billion. Way more than that.
All right, let's do that one. Sorry, DJ, let's do it.
Just two questions to, I believe it was Damian who brought up the matter of the school feeding program, so I suppose I'll be putting that to you. Has the costing for that, I noticed you used the unit cost for food, you said $480 to feed an individual. Does that factor in the logistics and administrative costs as well? And further, why not simply just expand the PATH program school feeding rather than create an entirely new initiative to save the potential administrative and other costs attached?
All right. It's that we have this new system. However, current $180 per meal considered all costs including transportation. I don't believe each school is providing over it. So by extension, it will consider all of those costs. So what we have done, first of all, is to increase the number of persons to benefit exponentially. I think a reasonable question is, why is the Ministry of Education currently not feeding the 400,000 that the Minister of Finance suggests are in need? The second reality is that we have exponentially increased the number of children that are going to benefit. And we will create all the necessary steps and programs that will make it be the most efficient and the least slippery. We know, as a matter of reminder to the nation, that the government of Jamaica had many who participated in the robbery of nutritional products, which is a school feeding program for our children. So what we have seen, first of all, is discrimination, where PATH program children are being put in a different line, having a different food and feeling as if they are inadequate as people. We'll end that with immediate effect by having a nutrition.
That part that may attack.
Yeah, that you don't want to bring up Otis.
Yeah.
What Mark Golding says, sir?
What exponential increase? He moved it from 172 to 246. What exponential?
No, I'm talking about a separate line for children.
Yeah, me hear about that.
Is that where does about it, Otis?
No,
me
No, I'm not privy to that information.
That happened in some schools. Not necessarily a line, but they're dealt with separately.
Different food too.
I don't know if it's different food, but they're dealt with separately.
Brother, I see him food, brother. I see him lunch, brother. The school now could do different lunch in the part.
You think they're getting the same lunch as the other kids them get?
Yes, Mr. Vegas. I that them give them. Where I cook two separate lunch.
But the engineer.
I know they're
But-
dealt with separately. I don't
but
think
watch
the
this
food
now,
is
watch this now,
different.
watch
I
this
don't
now,
think the
watch this
food
now.
is different. So I agree with you. I don't think food is different. But I know
Watch
that
this
they
now.
don't line up right now.
You know why I believe, Mark? It would be totally I don't think it would have fly well for you as a government. I will give the kids them food with less nutritional value than what the other student them get. Do you believe that? It
You
makes
know,
sense?
tell Mr. Vegas,
No, no,
watch
the
out.
food are different.
Hold on now.
The food different.
Foresight.
Yeah.
Foresight, you know, if I watch out. When I did the prepare school lunch, you know, we pick in, you have left here from 4 o'clock, you know. 4:30, depending where school is. Because I live at Portmore, Newland then. Now I got primary there, so Bridgeport, Sober, Infant there, so Bridgeport school, so I can get to go. Then post me a cook. Me now cook 2 different food. It don't make no difference. A time and energy and more cost that I go overrun. Him say around 18 billion if you do that cook 2 different, that take on $50-60 billion for the year when they done what's stuff.
Accept that already, you know.
It don't make no difference.
No, but
we
him say a
accept
different food, you know. Damian, you know.
No, I'm saying a separate
politics
No,
my
different
play.
I say a separate line.
It's a
With
separate
different
line.
That don't make no difference.
food different. Him
Of
say
nutritional products, which is the school feeding program for our children. So what we have seen, first of all,
One second,
is
one second.
discrimination where part of the program children are being put in a different line, having a different food and feeling.
No, man, it's a different food, man.
yeah.
It's a different
All
food.
right.
It's a different
Hi, family. What's up?
Yeah,
One
Otis.
second, join people. One second. Let's welcome the sister.
Yeah, bless.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a different
All
food.
right.
It's a different line.
Hi.
Yeah, bless.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One of the lives, and she said that's a lie about 2 different meals for part student. She said everybody, all teachers, eat
That's
the
exactly
same
what I was
lunch
saying.
that is provided.
So
Yeah,
why?
that's exactly what I was saying.
Him say it right now, you know, we hear it from him mouth, you know.
Yeah. But that's
Let's
exactly
listen,
what I was
listen,
saying. I was saying the
I
food
hear
isn't
him
different.
too. I
Why
hear
would I
him
not-
It's
too.
not good though. It's not because
But them things
Mr.
are not
Vegas,
good.
so I tell you,
Judge God.
Otis, Mr. Vegas, it's a politics in my play though. It's a lie
Yeah.
matter though.
Judge.
Yeah, that's
lie.
exactly what I said. The food isn't different.
politics,
They're dealt
brother.
with differently. So
Yo,
they don't
yo.
necessarily line up with everybody else. But the food isn't different.
Damn.
But watch away, I cook.
But this,
Watch
but this,
out.
but this strong, do you know? This is a strong statement, this, you know?
Yeah, man, that wrong blood.
That damaging, brother. It damaging.
No,
It
it's
damaging.
From night,
It's
me I try to
wrong.
get the part there in, you know. It's a
Listen
different
now.
food.
Listen up. And different line, but that take much time. It's easy to cook. 40 pound of rice and 40 pound of chicken we pick in school. I want to hold for work, you know.
No,
I hold it for work, brother.
No, me follow this.
Huh?
We have to
But
call out
still,
them
still,
things, man. We can't
still
make the
between
man
you
pay
and
for
me and
the
Mr. Dunno,
thing, man.
I don't think the school feeding program is the one that we should focus on because him at
You know, feasible.
9.7. Him at 9.7
Billion.
Favor had predicted it at 9 billion. So I don't think is that. I think the real issue are the other areas I will point out.
No. You
Yeah.
missed the point. No. He's subtracting. His total thing is over 18 billion.
Yeah. And it
So
comes
he's
up to an
subtracting
additional,
what is
and
already
it
spent.
comes up to an additional 9.7.
I understand 9.7. But the
Favor
problem
had
I'm
worked
having
out
with
an
it,
additional 9 billion.
right? The reason why I'm having a problem with this part of it is they only calculated the $400.
I agree.
So it's
I agree
not
with
a
that.
$400 meal, you know. Somebody background. It's not a $400 meal the kids them are getting, you know. They're getting a meal that cost $400 to prepare.
I agree with that. I agree
So
that
wait
that's an area that we can
it
look
go
at.
turn out to be.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. So
that was a good point.
that I'm an issue with it.
Yeah, true. But the bigger
Vegas,
issue
that not add up.
and the other areas.
DJ now.
What's the biggest? One second, Mark. What's the biggest issue, the engineer?
The scholarship is totally under. Yeah,
You know, so me see, but me never have two because me too tired to go through the numbers. Because,
I understand. But the
yeah,
scholarship
let
is
me
global.
brain tie up.
The water, I'm still not tell how him go fund the water. The asset tax, the NHT money, and him still not tell us what is happening in terms
My
of
problem with the asset tax
investment
is
in early childhood.
my problem with asset tax, and I'm expecting a press conference from the Jamaica Labour Party tomorrow. Hopefully they put a press conference forward. And I don't even know if they should though. Maybe they have to, right? Because something like this, I think you're supposed to. But why we even there talk about it? Like you have to. Like you give this energy, though.
Vegas.
Yeah. But and I don't even right. But it will leave out there.
Yeah, give them leverage.
No, but you see, the problem is, the people, them gullible,
Yeah.
No, man.
So you have to address it.
No, man. Right now, trust me, the Gleaner is going to pick this up and carry it. Say, oh, everything is all right with the plan, man. Them say it's only 23 billion.
No. The Gleaner already start report.
Same thing.
Yeah, man. It's
Same
brother.
thing.
If we not out there expose them thing, I expect I hope the vloggers them, I hope the JLP vloggers them pick up, go through. I implore the vloggers them to go through that. I implore Marga them. Marga them have a press conference on this tomorrow morning. I'm surprised that them not put out a thing.
Zin?
Link him to Vegas. Link
vloggers them.
Come on, then a visa, a politics they may not play, a politics they may play, a politics, everything's politics,
He's lowballing. He's lowballing the figure on the scholarship. It costs at least 5 times as much.
Yeah.
See? He's ignoring the sustainability issue, the fact that the thing is going to increase as you go through the years. Then same thing with the asset tax. What going to happen when you pull out the NHT money? What going to happen when the fact that water plant, anything about that, and where is the money for early childhood education that them plan to radically overhaul? That's what them said the main plan was for education.
The engineer is a blank sheet budget them again, blank sheet budget. You know, hold on. Remember they got JPS to get the green and white paper with the JPS something on it? It's a blank sheet budget them again. So you can read that. Totally blank sheet budget.
But done already things as bloggers as bloggers Vegas supposed to be all over the fact. Say as a blogger Vegas is supposed to mention say them no plan for do nothing for a year. So if them come in a power tomorrow, them no plan for do nothing for at least 1 year. That them saying them say them not touch them.
And business can't work so.
So they want to vote for them. But them no plan for do nothing for nobody
but
until
them
next
plan
year.
a long term. Them plan a long term plan and them a cost and me see the comrades them a cost Andrew say they want help now.
No, but you know, the man, you miss a part of the thing where the man tell us what theme target is 3% in 5 years. You know, the man said that. Him said theme target is to get 3% growth by around the end of the term. So it's 3 and 5, I promise you. 3% in 5 years. The man
Listen to exchanger.
Then people were now wondering, why was this costing not added into your budget presentation as part of that budget exercise? Because as understood, it is a budget debate presentation. So why is this costing now coming to the people rather than during the actual budget debates?
It was quite comprehensive. It covered a lot of different things. There were other areas that I would want to touch on, which I didn't want to make it too long. The Prime Minister spoke for nearly 5 hours, I think. I didn't think that was appropriate. So, we didn't put in costings.
What was inappropriate for the Prime Minister speaking for 5 hours?
The 5 hours, I don't know.
And he speak before that. He speak 2 days before that.
What was inappropriate about it though?
Beat and teach, man. Beat and teach. I play Candy Crush on him phone.
Vegas, you forget the war back about medium and small enterprise, MSME. You forget the war back on that. During the budget, them say new companies going to get a 3-year tax break. And if you're less than 3 years, if you're an existing company but operating for less than 3 years, you also going to get a tax break.
And I tell somebody earlier tonight, and them say no, and then the man say, as a matter of fact, there's no new business paying no taxes. And that the man saying, the man said there's no new business paying. He said them not even paying no tax. So that means he said none of those. The people who matter, he said, yeah. But in the budget, them did mention existing New
Yeah, man.
business.
Yeah, man. So again, he's trying to lowball the figure.
So my
He's gonna
brethren
that
can't believe say him didn't even say that. They didn't even say that.
Yeah, man. So every new business that start over the last 2 years, so none of them now pay no tax because him not expect to pull not even $1 billion. Him a withdraw.
So revenue gone there. So
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Me tell you,
hold on.
clear.
Go finish this. Go finish this.
Because we didn't feel that was necessary in the presentation itself. We weren't producing a budget. This is what I think costings because we didn't feel that was necessary in the presentation itself.
Now imagine a man who come run this country and not go tell you saying the things that costing was important in the budget presentation. I run people. I can't believe that them people are all on Panama, you know. Yesterday election, as somebody said earlier on, you know, I think on that. Is a test of intelligence in the Virgin and a test of the Jamaican people, them how low or how high them want to go, you know.
Yeah, man. Back for the mind, the government tell us back for the mind. And then pray that's how they tell us choose Jamaica.
You must consider the money a con man, bitch.
So the man said that look why
mind, the man just sell beer girl. I be a girl that man.
Yeah. It's a Vegas. You ever saw Agua scrape it? When me a youth, you know, granny has some red egg, you know. So when they try to throw it up on the egg and it just scrape, you see here where you scrape up on the egg, you have to throw it back on the egg for you come off like that. Some man golden skin look, you know.
No, me
so
not.
you can know what type of person.
Me not talk about him skin.
You know what I mean?
Me have enough to beat him with much more to talk about his skin. Alright, me could finish this.
We weren't producing a budget. This is what I think is very important. The minister said it was an implied budget we were presenting. That's not the case. We are presenting our policy priorities for our first term in office. We know how to. We have costed. As we've explained today, how they break down. 23 billion is our estimate for all of the things that we have put forward as such as the budget. Some of the other things will be paid for by the public bodies which relate to those things. And then there's the NHT, which we're going to stop the extraction of resources from. The government has not said the cost of the capital allowances.
Listen.
One of the revenue measures that the minister announced in her budget presentation. She has said that land and buildings and equipment for companies, they're going to get an accelerated capital allowance. There was no costing attached to that in her numbers. That is very irresponsible. We don't know what that's going to cost. Nobody. We want an article, and clientele who would listen to you would be happy to hear that, I'm sure. There are not so many, but you know, no doubt loyal to you. So yes, that's the answer. We have decided to present it separately.
Man, bitter you fuck. Bitter like a woman we give one and done with.
You know, man, JLP the 1.5 and them not come on that's so much pressure like oh he might come on pressure.
Man, bitter like a woman with many audience of so many. Nationwide, hey man, nationwide bad. Nationwide.
You can't hold him composure, you know see. You must struggle for hold him composure.
Yo, so first the man face when the man attack, man. The man get ready now.
You want to snap. Trust
Come
me.
my boy there when my boy from nationwide. Nationwide. Frank winning Sevan Francis.
Chevron.
Him a hammer the question. Put another body at least two.
George is afraid I know. George is afraid I know. George the man that afraid I.
But
watch you know. Watch you know. It's the man around the Jesus out of St. Thomas Hubert Williams there. Mr. Cliff give it to him, Mr. Man. The 2,000 per box. And for this that, I know how that can go work. I want less of film company.
Yo, the people, I'm going to sleep, you know. All in all, I can tell you, them. We will see, because this man is not supposed to win 2 constituencies, not in Femon.
It's a Vegas.
The man is a
Vegas.
Keep up Vegas. Make sure you say keep up the pressure upon this, you know. And I'll let go this, you know. I'll let it go back.
They need to keep a press conference a morning and dissect this still though. This must they need to walk back the cap for the senior citizens them Mark Golding walked back his 3 million threshold.
What about the promise to the MSA, the micro and small
SME.
enterprises? Yeah.
Mark
Totally
Golding
lowballing the figure for
only
the
calculated the $400 food and calculate how much we prepare it and how much we package it.
Mark Golden only think about first year at university and I realize that there's a second and a third and a fourth year where the number of students are going to double and triple and quadruple.
Yeah.
I was kind of confused about that.
You don't understand it? You don't understand it? All right.
No. The way too much thing did I go through my head, but me hear what I say.
Yeah, man. If you go around community and say you go fund 6,000 pitney who pass common entrance. So the first 6,000 pitney going to grade 7.
You have to go fund them.
You have to go fund them for the whole of them high school.
And the next year,
more students are coming at grade 7.
So that means say, oh shit.
Students are going to catch students.
Yeah, man.
Because when the first set move up to second year, then you have a new batch.
New set come in, so it's now 2 sets of them you have fund.
So and then 3 sets you have now. We have to go fund. But the second year,
me think so them pressure the general last time to put this together and him just quick and put it together.
Hey, yo, remember, say, them call the press conference hasty, you know, some man have to work all night on the PowerPoint, you know.
Yeah, man, yo, them a pressure the general. The rest have to go cut left them, you know.
Man have to work all night on the PowerPoint.
Hey, big man.
Conference.
I say, you know, me that step do it like Lisa and I, you know.
Yeah. Because
I'm repackage and just come forward. We're going to
you can't do that.
No, too late. It's too late. No, it's a political.
You can't do that before the election. But after that,
he can't do it. No, but when they expose him vice note, him should have just done rogue upon them. You know, say Lawrence Rowe have a better chance to come back in a thing there than some of them people. I will say.
You know, representation politics.
I run behind Mark Golding. Cause Mark Golding, after the election, you know, and I hope and pray say Jamaican people them don't make the mistake and vote the money in. After this election, you know, is a tribal war, you know, within the party there, you know. It's gonna be crazy in a region. Wanna notice how Paul well not enough of himself with them?
Yeah, man.
No.
Paul will position himself, man. Paul will.
Wanna notice that?
Right. And Paul will alone, enough for them.
No, man.
Wanna see Lisa Hannah cut?
Paul well has been. No, Lisa. I don't think so Lisa can come back tonight, you know. Level vibes. The thing she alien too many people.
No, man. Lisa still good, man.
You think so?
Lisa good, yeah, man. Because she walked away, bro.
A different PNP. Should have come back in and that the Risers. Remember, say she's not.
No, she can't come. No, Risers, brother. After this election, Risers thing done, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Why think them a fight so hard?
Well, you know,
remember saying, no, brother, Alpan J free platform, Mark Golding there in the bridge. Remember say Mark Golding gone on the shark page gonna show him birth paper, you know, man.
But there's a question like one time, you know, see him go on Jeffrey rather than me not see him make no roll up rounds. Like
brother, no, that me I tell you, man. Let me tell you, bro, and you're the wickedest thing too, you know. I teach you something too. You see, when we can have a road and we can have a oneness that come through and them thing there. You see, in the election here, brethren, you have to mind the ton skettle, you know. Yo, listen me. Foresight, him have to mind him ton skettle, you know.
No, for real. Come on out him.
Because here we go on, you know, Jeffrey, them, I know journalists, bro.
Boy, him think water down, though.
That is the point me I make, bro.
Him try to look down to earth, you know.
He might look desperate.
Yeah, but yet it end up look desperate, you know.
Oh, you going for Jeffrey, you're afraid to go up nationwide.
But I'm not looking.
What you do? You give Jeffrey the question then before him go on?
Another type bigger question. The bigger question is, him say him have this document I want to show the world for sure say him renouncing citizenship. Most people go to a reputable newspaper, Observer, Gleaner, and put it down in front of them.
You go to a
I read this, so the man go show the world, say, boy, I'm renounced. And then what amazing is that the Gleaner take it up and turn it into a front page story.
Yeah.
And that amazes me, you know. The Gleaner sit down late at night and watch this thing up on TikTok and take it up
on
on
a front page story. Yo, listen to me, man. The PSOJ said nothing about them things, bro. And them thing at the PSOJ for hit back at, you know.
Them not going
because you go on now.
Just
You're
observe
removing all credibility from the media house them. The Press Association of Jamaica must say something about them thing here.
Them not, they Vegas. Just go and observe somewhere.